I want to talk about Apple. Big event coming on Tuesday. I believe they've got their new iPhone going to be released. Gene Munster is with us, Loup Ventures managing partner. Right, I think we're going to see the new iPhone. Is it going to be a dramatic revelation? What's in this thing?
Well, there's going to be 3 new phones. They're likely going to be called the Pro series, and what's in it is another camera in those 3 high-end phones. This, if you're keeping track, will be the first time they have 3 cameras in their phone, and then it begs the question, why do we need 3 cameras? And the answer is that people, of course, are using photos as a form of self-expression, and so you can do more around photos, around pano photos and different effects around video with those 3 cameras. So think of it this way, Stuart, is this for those consumers that want the latest and greatest, having 3 cameras, in fact, will check that box. I think the other part that's going to power this upgrade cycle is just there's a lot of people who have older phones who will upgrade. But I want to really mention, too, the elephant in the room here, which is 5G will not be a part of these phones. And I think that that's a smart move by Apple. Look for that in their phones in the fall of 2020.
So we've got to wait all the way through for about, what, 18 months before Apple comes in with a 5G phone. I mean, that seems like a kind of a long time.
It's a long time if you're kind of reading headlines around 5G. It's not when you think about the actual rollout of 5G and the availability. Yes, there are some pockets, and it is true that the major carriers have talked about 75% adoption by the end of 2021. But what I think is most important is over the next year, there really isn't going to be much. There's also another factor when you think about 5G is battery life is important. These antennas take up an incredible amount of juice, and there needs to be some improvements in battery over the next year to make it so your phone will last through the entire day.
But you still like Apple as a stock. It's been going up very slowly, but very steadily and very nicely recently. You still like it for the longer term?
I do, and I think this is one of the most underappreciated stories, even though it's so widely covered. I think the upside, and we've talked about this idea of the multiple inching higher. The stock is essentially where it's at with the recent highs before some of the rejuvenation of some of the trade tensions back in July. And I think what the stock should be even higher if not for that. And I think that if you simply take a step back and think Apple is going to be the fabric of our consumer tech products and really hold these together, whether it's through services or wearables or phones or computers, I think that this should trade at more of a Coca-Cola-like multiple, which should yield kind of a $350 stock. So simple takeaway is I think there's big upside to Apple.
Okay, that was the magic number. We got to it, $350 a share. It's now about $214, $215. Gene, thanks very much for being with us. I'm sure we'll get you back Tuesday. I want to see these new phones. Steve, thanks very much.